Well, hello there. It's me, Mrs. Claus, and it's no secret that I really enjoy thrift stores, estate sales, yard sales. So what do I look for when I go on my adventures? Well, I look for many things. I am a collector of many things that brings me joy. And today I'm going to share one of those many things with you. It wasn't until maybe the third or fourth book when Santa Claus was with me at one of my many thrift stores that I enjoy visiting. And he says, "Another one? Honey, how many do you need?" And I said, "Santa Claus, I need all the copies. All of them." And he says, "Why do you need more than one copy of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas?" Well, today I'm going to explain to you my fascination with the story. Originally written in 1822 by Mr. Clement Clark Moore for his children, then titled A Visit from St. Nicholas, later published in 1823 for where we know it today as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Allow me to start showing you my collection, the first one beginning with Mary Englebright's. What I love about Mary Englebright's art is it's always so fun and whimsical. And in her book, she actually has her elves tucked in different areas of her pages for you to find. And I love that because when you think of the night before Christmas, you imagine Santa Claus by himself with his team of reindeer and that the elves are at the North Pole safely waiting for his return. Well, in Mary Englebright's version, they're accompanying him. Same here with Jan Grunt's Night Before Christmas. She's got elves accompanying him as well. And I love her Santa Claus. I just opened it up to this page. It shows that he's wearing very majestic royal clothing. He is absolutely beautiful. And look at all the many ornaments on the Christmas tree. In some of these books, the tree is a little decorated with maybe candlesticks and a few ornaments, but in others they are just covered from top to bottom in ornaments. And what I love about this version is that while Santa Claus is doing his thing, delivering presents and putting them in stockings and underneath the tree, so are his reindeer and elves. I mean, look at his reindeer. They're dressed in robes with bells, and they're scattered in different directions with the elves helping Santa Claus take all the toys to all the different homes and delivering them. So Santa Claus isn't alone. And when he sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, all the reindeer come back to him from whichever direction they were just coming from. And it's neat to see that this is done through teamwork. And in this book, it shows that his sleigh, I don't know if it's meant to be wooden or maybe gold, but it's beautifully engraved. And I found this at an estate sale, which I think is really cool because it has the original tag of 39 cents. And it opens up to a calendar from 1822 when this was written, the night before Christmas. And it's got Victorian art throughout all the pages. And it's really cool to see what everybody's wearing in all these books as well. So what's neat is there's another book, right? But it's got different color binding and the font is different, which is fascinating. And the colors are slightly different as well. Now this is really old. It is practically falling apart, barely hanging on by some string. But what I love about this version is his sleigh is pink and green. Pink and green is special to me, and even the reins are pink. And it's special to me because pink and green is Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus's wedding colors. This is really cool because it is my scratch and sniff bind. Now, when I was a little girl, I collected stickers of all kinds. Animal stickers, puffy stickers, shiny stickers, and my favorite of all, and I kept them all in this sticker album, were the scratch and sniff stickers. So through this book, you get to smell the experience of this poem from page to page, like popcorn and hot chocolate. And this one in particular reminds me of one I had when I was a little girl. It is identical. This is a really neat version because it shows Santa Claus using his toy bag as a parachute to gently glide down the chimney. You would think that he would fall down with a thunk, but it's showing through these pages that Santa Claus is actually very graceful. And I like this one quite a bit because Mrs. Claus is vertically challenged. Well, apparently, according to this book. So is Santa Claus. He is standing on a stool to help him reach stockings on what doesn't seem like a very tall hearth fireplace, but it makes Santa Claus look quite small. Isn't that neat? I love it. This is probably told by a mouse point of view, but what I liked about it is that Santa Claus is wearing his outdoor wear. And it gives us a glimpse that Santa Claus has more than just his red velvet suit with white fur, that he actually has a wardrobe full of clothes. And maybe one of these days I will take you through Santa's wardrobe to show you some of his pieces. But what I liked about this is that the mouse in his little mouse hole in his home, in the home, also has presents left from Santa Claus for his little mouse family. How cute is that? Absolutely love it. Now this is probably my favorite version of all. I have another pop-up book, but this one is special because it has it has the pull-out tabs that are really fun to play with as you read through the book. And this one where he lays his finger side his nose, giving a nod up the chimney he rose. There's Santa Claus and he's got his finger side of his nose, and watch what happens. Voila. Isn't that cool? Well, not only are there Twas the Night Before Christmas books, but there's really cool versions out there, including The Elves' Night Before Christmas. What are the elves doing the night before Christmas? That is such a neat book. This one made Santa Claus and I laugh quite a lot because it wasn't what we were expecting when we read through these pages. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving. And of course, the original story, 'Twas the night that began Christmas. And my surprise was finding this one, Mrs. Claus's Night Before Christmas. What does Mrs. Claus do the night before Christmas? So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my collection, and I look forward to finding these books every time I am out and about. Enjoy your day.